But they can't stop the communication that is so powerful and delivers message in the split of a second. Nigeria Voices, Star Radio UK. We say good evening to those of you that have joined us. If you're watching, my question is to those of you watching is, can Benin Republic refuse the extradition of someone that has not committed any offense in the country? Can Benin Republic, Benin is not up to Lagos. Benin Republic is not up to Lagos. But yet, we are now facing a situation right inside the country. Can Benin Republic really hold on to the law of their land without being oppressed by the law or the bully of Nigeria? Because we know that Nigeria would like to bully Benin Republic, being a country smaller in size. Yes, we have a lot of Yorubas that are Benin, and we also have those that are not Yorubas. But my question this evening is, can Benin Republic, a sovereign country of its own, they have their law, they have their own system working, can they literally now say that the situation inside the country, with Chief Sunday Igboho as an example, that has been labeled by the country you call Nigeria, which I can literally say Nigeria is a scam? Everybody knows that. The 1999 Constitution that is being used today is a military decree, and everyone has kept quiet. Everyone has kept quiet because more people are enjoying from the mess of what is going on in Nigeria. Not just Nigerians alone, but also so many international community are sucking from inside Nigeria and making life miserable. And that is why today, 21st of July, 2021, Nigeria remains the capital poverty of the world. Star Radio UK, Nigeria Voices, if you're just joining us, is the current affairs and the focus is on Nigeria. A lot of people want us to say so many things, especially with the current situation that is happening. But you're not going to get that. Because you have a government that is tyrant, nepotism, a government that looks away while atrocity and the genocide is taking place and everyone keeps quiet. People ask, what is the way forward? I can read the comments. The way forward is we do not back down. For those of us that believe that the country is not working, some believe that we should go for 2023 election. Someone like me believes totally no. We shouldn't even allow election to hold. I can read the comment on Twitter. Let your voice be heard. Hashtag say no to tyrant. It does not matter. Some disagree with someone like Showore as an example. I interviewed Showore on Star Radio UK prior to the election in 2019. Showore was in our studio. Feladro Toye was in my studio. They believe in revolution now. The country hasn't worked. We believe in the Yoruba movement. The Biafra believes it's time to go out of the country. But we are using the power of the media to get the message, especially to the international community, that the situation in Nigeria is going to break. You might say we talk too much, but the message is getting to where it's meant to be. The international community are monitoring the situation, especially in Benin. Benin is not the length and size of Lagos, but now can it really hold on to Chief Sunday Igboho by not extraditing him back to Nigeria? That is the question I'm sure millions of you wants to know. I cannot give that answer because I do not have the answer, but I know that he's being represented properly under the legal terms of the law in Benin right now. That is what you need to know, nothing more than that. We are waiting for more development. But I am asking, and I'm reading the comment coming out from different platforms that we are streaming from. Can Benin Republic hold on to the international law? Because when you look at the current case that is taking place right now, before we go into the power of the terrorists have so much power, they can take down a military fighter jet. Some Nigerians believe that it's leadership problem that we are having. Do you think so? Some believe that it's just the Yoruba politicians that are corrupt. But those that are against, especially the Biafra, the Middle Belt, or the Yorubas that wants to leave, believe that we are on the wrong side, that we are literally trying to create problems. That we are the one trying to create problems. We have people in the north, part of the country, that do not understand what it means to have freedom. Nigerian under the APC government have made life miserable for every single one of you, and the country is currently on a debt of 47 trillion naira. The question is, what has that done for you? Those of you watching me from around the world on Star Radio UK, Niger Voices, where we're driving you home this evening. Someone on Twitter said, befriend your Yoruba Obas, chiefs, and leaders of thought in Benin Republic. I can tell you, they're already on top of the matter. The situation I'm asking us is, can a country, not the size of Lagos, fight, hold on to their law without being bullied by a country with 200 million, but you are living in abject poverty? Your life is not safe in Nigeria. Yoruba Oduduwa nation must carve out of Nigeria. It is enough, according to John Hart on Twitter. Shino Yusuf says, no going back. Emmanuel says, the problem we have is our leaders. Do you agree with Emmanuel? Emmanuel said the problem is our leaders. If the problem is our leaders, the current situation that we are discussing this evening on Niger Voices on Star Radio UK, your finest African and Caribbean radio station. Why not think about it this way? If the Yoruba is also the same size of Benin, we can have our own passport. Do you literally know that having a different passport is what we are also part of? Why we are saying that passport you are holding, that Nigerian passport, do you saw the latest information? Okay, somebody said there's no sound. Really? Sorry, I think on Twitter, somebody said there's no sound. It might be because when the calls are coming, it kind of disconnects that. Once again, good evening. Welcome to Niger Voices. Can we say Benin Republic can hold on to the law without having interference by those with no akabas in Nigeria? Do you literally know that the current failed military chief of staff that could not solve the problem of the Boko Haram that has killed millions of Nigerians today, now also ambassador to Benin Republic, Buratai. Buratai, a failed chief of staff, allowed his military men to be killed inside Nigeria. He's also now been given the ambassador of Benin Republic. Good evening to those of you watching us. Pharaoh died. Okay, I'm trying to read some of the comments as well. But all I'm asking this evening is, do we think in 21st century, latest ranking according to John Olufemi says, latest ranking is 104, way backward behind Togo. That is where the position of Nigeria is when it comes to the passport index. Your passport is so disrespected across the globe. The moment you flash a Nigerian passport, you will see magnifier being brought out to check the authenticity of it. It could be a network glitch, and that is why you probably could not hear properly. People say we talk too much. I can read that. But this talk is making big impact. Lai Mohammed cannot sleep on a daily basis. Lai Mohammed is scared of us. Scared of the media that they cannot control. Yes, they can control the one in Nigeria, but they can't control the one like these on Star Radio UK and all the other medias that are talking around the world. The problem is just mixed up of different entity, according to Bode Oluromiti. Sam says, the house is decent, no robbery. Buratai will still run away. They will be chased him away. Buratai name is under the submission of the ICC by the Yorubas at the International Criminal Court. And he would have to face some of those atrocities that have been committed in Nigeria. He can't run away. It doesn't matter how long, as long as he's alive, he would have to face the criminal. Yes, it could be the network. Because remember, Nigeria has a very bad network. People say you talk too much, but the talk is different from the one on NTA, Nigerian Television Authority. Star Radio UK, Niger Voices. A very good evening to those of you that are watching. Good evening to those of you watching. The freedom is only the option. There's not much I can do when it comes to the network in Nigeria. It is a failed country and it continues to be a failed country. And that is why we are saying it's just a big buffoon, a big elephant that cannot make your life better. It does not matter how long you pray to be successful in Nigeria. Even if when you become successful, your life is at risk. Thank you very much. Temitope says the audio is very good. And the sound engineer are working behind the scene back at the studio in London. Someone says, your talking make us happy. With the case of Chief Sunday Igboho, all I can say is his legal representatives are working tirelessly to make sure he gets back his freedom. Thank you very much. Do you think that, imagine if we do not have the mode of communication that we have now? Federal government should free all our agitators. Yes, I totally agree. They are not terrorists. They are not criminal. Lai Mohammed, Laya Mohammed, your Minister of Information, guard Nigerian media from not talking about the terrorist atrocity in Nigeria. If you're watching me on my own Facebook page, you've got to remember that we're streaming back to London on the other platform as well. So this segment that you're watching right now is live transmission back to London on Star Radio UK. You might not see it here, but if you go on Star Radio Facebook page, for those of you watching me on my own personal page, you will not understand it. But if you have a different screen or you have a different device, you can just quickly type in Star Radio UK, and you will see that we are live on Star Radio UK. So if you're expecting me to speak Yoruba again, somebody says, speak Yoruba, you're not going to hear Yoruba from me because it is not the Yoruba segment program. When I'm doing my own program, oh yes, we will speak the Yoruba fluently. But this is Star Radio UK. So you're watching Star Radio UK, even though I am transmitting directly from my own page. The power of the media is why the Nigerian government is scared. Those at home have been distorted with false, and they've lived a life that we are saying that those kind of life cannot be tolerated in 21st century. A country that cannot feed its citizen because those in power have literally neglected the situation. Those in Abuja are still in the hands of the DSS. Again, we're responding to some of your comments. I'm reading again on Twitter. Those who are benefiting from the contraction called One Nigeria don't want Nigeria to be divided. That is the total answer. But a lot of people do not understand the power of what we call the social media. We're transmitting on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. These are messages that the federal government of Nigeria does not have the hand to control. And if we continue to pressurize them using those mediums, the message will continue to filter through, because as long as we have not stopped, the focus is Nigeria is a failed country. This is why we have been on Star Radio UK 4 years ago, and we decided to focus on Nigeria. But 12 months ago, I decided to join a movement, believe that our ancestral land is about to be exterminated. Genocide is taking place. More people are being killed in the southeast as the southwest and the middle belt. If you listen to Governor Otom of Benue State, if you look at Benue State, that is meant to be the food basket of Nigeria. Olalikon says, I am weeping inside me because the present state of the... Some people don't understand the present state of this government. Look, the next level of APC, if you allow another election under this tyrant government, your life will become more miserable than 6 years ago. It's just a fact. You might not agree with the Yoruba movement or disintegration. You might not agree with the Biafra disintegration. You might not agree with the middle belt. But if you allow APC government to come back to power in 2023, your life will become more miserable. Look at the Lekki massacre, the killings of innocent Nigerians, having a Nigerian flag held, but yet the military care less about that. Once again, you're watching Star Radio UK as much as we're transmitting on my own platform. Nigeria is not a good country. Everybody knows that. Even those at home that criticize and condemn what we are doing, if they have opportunity, do you know that the American visa appointment cannot be given to you until 2024? Do you know the reason for that? Because more people want to run away out of Nigeria. So if you want to go to America today, you cannot get an appointment until 2024. Why do you think so? Because more Nigerians are tired of being part of Nigeria. And those that can't get that kind of visa end up in Libya. That's if you make it down there. Is that how you want us to continue? But people say, look, we can deal with the problems. Let's focus on fixing Nigeria. Let's focus on working together with the unity of Nigeria was what the Lugard of 1914 kept us together. But if we can't get that message, that the contraction of 1914 is why we are now facing difficulty. Go and listen to the latest video of Pastor Paul Adefarasi. I would have loved to play that, But maybe those of you on Twitter, if you do not mind, can you join us on Star Radio UK Twitter? Because I want to play some videos and I'm going to need the phone I'm using to, I want us to hear what Pastor Paul Adefarasi has to say on Lugard. He's an incarnate devil. The update on Chief Sunday Igboho, like I said, is still the way it is. Nothing more than the legal representatives will be giving us those updates. I don't have those updates. Somebody speak Yoruba again. Like I said, this is not a Yoruba segment. I'm transmitting live back to London on Star Radio UK, and we won't speak Yoruba. So if you're expecting to speak Yoruba, you will not get that on this particular every Wednesday. APC, a fraudulent political party. And most of those at the PDP, they are all the same. It doesn't make any difference. They are all the same. Let's hear what Pastor Paul Adefarasi has to say. Once again, good evening, and it's exactly 10 minutes to 7. You're watching a live broadcast back to London on Niger Voices, for those of you that are watching us on Star Radio UK. But at 7:30, the whole conversation might be a bit of Yoruba. At 7:30, when we cross over, can we fix Nigeria? Do you think we can fix Nigeria? I'm asking. It's a question to those of you that are watching me. But let's hear what Pastor Paul Adefarasi. The UK government in Nigeria, according to their High Commission, was happy that they issued 17,000 visas to students to come to the UK, work. But what they have not told you is what happened after the 2 years visa. They haven't told you that. The UK government representative, she's so happy to tell us that they've issued 17,000 visas, but they've not told us how they want to solve the problem they created in 1914. They're still expecting the unity of Nigeria. There was an aircraft crash, military aircraft in Nigeria. Do you know what it means to bring down a military aircraft? Let's quickly update us on that, and then I will play the audio of what Pastor Paul Adefarasi has to say. The media does the talking. People have to strategize. You don't expect the media to do the strategizing as well. Too much talking, wasting our data. I know. That's why we're saying we need to come out of the contraction called Nigeria. If you're living abroad, you won't worry about data. It is free. Internet is meant to be free, but not in Nigeria. Femi John says, no one can fix Nigeria. Some people believe that we can fix Nigeria. That's why they're already campaigning for one Nigeria unity. Nigerian fighter plane shot down by the bandits. Do you know what that means? Somebody say, Nikki say, please, Koiki, don't even talk about Nigeria. It's beyond repair. That's what we are saying. Yes, we will also continue to pray, and not just pray for Chief Sunday Igboho. My Koiki, how far is the matter? You're probably just joining us. Don't forget that the student visa of their main source of revenue. Oh yes, you're very right. Our mother, Titi. Nigeria is a big scam. 2 people escaped from the aircraft. They were lucky. According to what we have, the bandits in Nigeria, remember, these are not bandits, they are terrorists. Obasa Alaba, we've answered this question. If you're joining us now, you probably have to wait maybe at 7:30 when I'm going to update again. But like I said, legal representatives are taking care of the situation. But I have not read the comment. Do you think Benin Republic, this is a question I've put out, do you think Benin Republic can really hold on to their own sovereignty? Remember, they're not big as Lagos, but it's a country. This is why we are saying, look, we want to be part of a country, not part of Nigeria. But some people do not understand what it means. They think being a big country like Nigeria will favor you. But for 60 failed years, Nigeria cannot provide food, water, security for your life. Everybody's living in darkness. Victor says Nigeria is dead. They are committing crime in the southeast, but because the government in Nigeria does not want you to know so many of the crime committed. That is why I told the Prime Minister, Star Radio UK, your finest African Caribbean radio station. This program is brought to you every Wednesday evening. You join me at 6 o'clock till about 8 p.m. The time is about 5 minutes before 7. I believe that it is time that we do not back down. They call them bandits. I call them terrorists. Boko Haram is #1 terrorist in the world. Nigeria is dead. Yoruba nation now. That is coming. Jack Olushola says, okay, I missed that. The comments are coming so fast. Odile says, Nigerian government is like a kick of a dying horse. You guys supposed to shut down Nigeria now. So many comments. I'm trying to capture all your comments as it's coming, but bear with me. We might not be able to read every comment. That there's probability that those people that escaped the queue, the rest of the people in the aircraft. My brother, forget about Sunday Igboho. We are a problem of ourselves. Okay, Koiki Media, Nigeria is a scam. God himself does. Okay, RIP to Nigeria and Buhari. So many of your comments. The situation in Benin, which I've asked everybody is, do you think Nigeria can bully Benin Republic with the situation that is currently going on? Nigeria is darkness, according to Gabriel. Once again, you're watching a Star Radio UK Nigeria Voices coming up every Wednesday. Remember also, if you're sending money home, you can use SendWave to send your money back home. And likewise, for those of you, follow us on all our social media handle on Star Radio UK. Star Radio UK. The country is dead. Buhari brought us into this mess by allowing terrorists. They're calling them bandits. I call them terrorists. Let's read that quickly. Terrorists in Nigeria have shot down an Air Force plane. Can somebody give us what would have been used to take down a kind of aircraft like that? Is it AK-47 or pump rifle? A military jet was being brought down, and they call them criminal gang in the country. Do you think they're criminal gang? Nigerian government is a destiny killer. Let's shut down Nigeria, Yoruba nation now, not going back, according to some comment. No intelligence in Nigeria, no trust. Do you think Nigerian government can bully? Okay, somebody said RPG would have been used to take down that aircraft. So that means it's not AK-47. Somebody, Femi says, AK what? Nigeria is such of a darkness country. So everybody agrees now that we have terrorists. The government does not know where they are, but Gumi knows where they are. And you think your life is secure. You think your life is safe. Have you thought about these individuals, criminals, taking down a full aircraft loaded with people? Have you ever thought about it? It's been done by terrorists around the world. So if we now can say, but the Nigerian media have reported this as criminal gangs, bandits. But I am telling you, these are terrorists being pampered by the Nigerian government. And that's why they do not want the media to speak out. If you haven't signed the petition, please do so. Once again, this is Star Radio UK. Not even AK-49 can bring down the plane, okay? So now we agree, neither of them, but a bazooka pump action, a big rifle. So now that we know that these individuals, Uncle Koiki, Nigeria is finished, we can't have to have our own name. Yes, that's what we're saying. Anti-aircraft. I mean, Imagine these terrorists can now take down a military fighter jet. This is not an ordinary, look, I mean, I'm not this plane lover, I'm sure everybody has, what they love. I mean, there are people that spot planes and, people love, different things. I love my media. This is what I do. I talk a lot. I'm sure a lot of you knows that. Some say we are talking too much, but this is what the media does. Media talks and brings the issues on the table and allow you to start thinking and decide how you want. People say, you're screaming, you're shouting, but that is the part of what the media does. This is why Star Radio UK comes to you. Please, what is the exact position of Chief Sunday Igboho? Chief Sunday Igboho is fine. Currently, the legal representatives are working to get this released. But you haven't answered my question as well. Even RPG cannot bring down aircraft. No way sophisticated weapon is being used. So someone is even agreed that it's not just RPG, a sophisticated weapon would have been used. Victor Ibekwesi, Nigeria Force Buratai to be ambassador here in Benin Republic and is one of the engineers this arrest. Oh yes, we totally know that. 7:30, we'll be focusing more on the Ilana Modua sponsor. Okay, somebody said we should pin down the petition. If I find it again, being posted, I'll try and pin it down on my back end till we do so. This is still Star Radio UK. Emerald says, if we don't end Nigeria, we end us and our generation. Please, enough of English. What is the present condition of our hero? It is an English program. This is not my own personal program here. This is Star Radio UK. I want us to listen to what Pastor Paul at De Farasi has to say. Let's hear him all together.
And as far as election,
I want us to hear what Pastor Paul at De Farasi has to tell us. Once again, this is Niger Voices on Star Radio UK. Thank you very much to my producer back in London, working tirelessly to make sure that we continue to bring the program to you, those of you watching us. Let's hear what Pastor Paul Adefarasi told his congregation some few days ago.
And as far as election is concerned, are a lie. And if nobody will speak up about it, the righteous should speak. And our righteousness is not of ourselves. It is of him, and he will protect. Hallelujah. It is important. It is skewed now so that where the numbers are not properly reflected in our voting. This is the only country in West Africa where you move from the ocean to the desert and the numbers decrease, or rather, they increase. It's the only country in the world where you move from a large body of water to little or no water and the numbers increase. It was not Nigerians that started it. It was the parents of Nigeria who were not good parents. They were not good parents. The man, Lord Lugard, was a devil.
Yeah, that part. The man, Lord Lugard, according to Pastor Paul Adefarasi, is an incarnate devil that brought us all into while we are one Nigeria according to them. We are not one. What is Nigeria? Nobody can give me a definition of what is Nigeria. Who is a Nigerian?
Incarnate. And what he did to this country, we are suffering it many years later. And it's...
Did you hear what he said? What God did to Nigerians, that you're calling yourself Nigerians, is why we're suffering today. Very good evening to those of you watching. Somebody says it's a semi-bomb they used to brought down the plane. Okay. So that means they have the capability to take down the aircraft. That is what I want to know. Once again, a very good evening to those of you watching us from different platforms. Where Star Radio UK is the finest African and Caribbean radio station in London. The problem of 1914 is why everyone is in a mess, and we thought we were managing it. There was all kind of coup. We come out of the coup. People were asking for a restructure of the country to go back to where we started in 1914. I mean, in 1960 when we eventually had the independence. But from the day of the independence, it seems one particular tribe wanted to dominate the remaining. Now they're telling us that there are 40 million Fulanis. I don't even know how many is Hausa and Yoruba anymore. If they're saying that there are 40 million Fulanis in Nigeria, was Fulani part of us at the beginning? Let's hear more from Pastor Paul at the Pharisee.
Time that we must tell the truth. It's time we must tell the truth. It's absolute, we must. And those of you who benefit from
Very good evening to my brother, Ayo Ogundemu, also known as Citizen AY. He says they use anti-aircraft weapons. Should we be worried and concerned, those of us in Nigeria or those of us outside Nigeria, that one day I might be traveling and these terrorists can take down this plane? Have you thought about that? Or maybe they might not have the capability to be in Lagos to do so. I don't know. I don't have that intelligence yet. But we know that they're all over the country. If terrorists can be operating in Ogun State, do you think they can take down a full aircraft coming from UK, from America, from Canada, and bring it down? That is a big question. Was Fulani part of Nigeria in the beginning? Thank you very much. Yes. 40 million Fulani. That's what they prove it to us now from an interview that we might play during the 7:30 segment of Ilanomo Odua that will focus more on the Yoruba movement. Presently, we can't give any more update than the legal team of Chief Sunday Igboho are working tirelessly. But you haven't answered the question, can Benin Republic, not the size of Lagos, really hold back to the bully of Nigeria by asking for extradition that is totally wrong of Chief Sunday Igboho? That is the question I'm putting out to those of you that are watching us this evening. It is a minor insult. Okay, I missed that, sorry. They weren't part of Nigeria. Okay, so if Fulani are not part of Nigeria, but you know that across the northern part of Nigeria today, and those in the north can testify to that, they're watching it. The Fulani has literally taken over the northern part of the country. Someone like Ganjude, the governor of Kano, is a Fulani man. Do you think, have you think about it? There was quite a lot of peaceful protest in Ibadan